Making your first 100,000 euros in Germany is challenging, especially as an expat. It's not just about saving money, you're also navigating a new system. Taxes, social contributions, higher living costs, and cultural differences. The system feels like it's working against you when you're just starting out. Why is the first 100,000 euros so difficult, especially as a foreigner? Let's talk about that. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Essen, I'm a researcher, and on this channel we discuss how to succeed financially in Germany. The first 100,000 euros is hard to reach for many reasons, both mathematical and personal. When you're new to Germany, you face unique challenges. Rent in big cities like Berlin, Munich or Frankfurt take a big chunk of your income. This is also true for many smaller cities as well. Add to that health insurance, transport costs, and setting up your home. Expenses pile up very quickly. If you're working an entry-level job, your salary might not feel like enough after deductions like income tax and social contributions. Even with a good income, those deductions can be shocking if you're not used to Germany's system. As an expat, you're figuring things out. Locals already know. How do taxes work? What are deductible expenses? How to do investing in Germany? If you're not familiar with these, you risk missing opportunities to save or invest wisely. For example, did you know you can deduct work-related expenses like transport costs, relocation expenses, and even language courses from your taxable income? Understanding these details can make a huge difference, but they're not always obvious when you're starting out. If you come from a country with a weaker currency, the euro can feel expensive. You might need to send money home or save for emergencies, leaving less room to grow your savings in Germany. But compounding doesn't care where you're from, it just needs time. We usually have a difficulty in understanding exponential growth. We naturally think in straight lines. For example, saving 10,000 euros a year makes it easy to picture having 100,000 euros after 10 years. But investing doesn't work like that. It grows exponentially and not linearly. Imagine saving just 1 euro on the first day of a month and doubling that amount each day. On the second day, you'd have 2 euros. On the third, 4 euros. By the end of the week, it's still manageable at 64 euros in total. But by day 20, your savings jump to over 500,000 euros for the day alone. And by the end of the month, the daily doubling exceeds 500 million euros. What seems like small incremental growth becomes massive very quickly. Another example is bacteria growth in a jar. Let's say the bacteria doubles in number every minute and it takes an hour to fill the jar completely. At the 59th minute, the jar is only half full. A minute earlier, it's quarter full. This rapid doubling feels unbelievable because we expect steady, linear growth, but instead the jar fills nearly all at once. The frustrating thing is that it works slowly at first. Let's look at how long it takes you to reach 100,000 euros with a starting investment of 10,000 euros and an average return of 7%. For simplicity, we'll ignore all of the taxes. If you make no additional contributions, it takes 35 years to grow your 10,000 euros to 100,000 euros. But the next 100,000 euros only takes 10 more years. After that, reaching 300,000 euros happens even faster, in 6 years, then 4, then 3, and so on. This shows why the first 100,000 euros is the hardest. The same principle applies to any amount. It's harder to save the first 10,000 euros than the next 10,000. It also explains why the first million feels so far away compared to later millions. Now let's include regular savings. If you start with 10,000 euros and save 1,000 euro every month at 7% return, you would hit 100,000 euros in just 6 years. From there, each 100,000 euros comes even faster. In the beginning, most of your wealth comes from your savings. Market returns do not add much because your starting amount is small. In our example, in the first 6 years, 82,000 euros from the 101,000 euros comes from our contribution. Over time, compounding growth kicks in. You start earning returns on your earlier returns. This speeds up your progress as your investments grow larger. Using this strategy, you could reach 1 million euros in less than 28 years. Please hit the like button if you're getting value from this video and consider subscribing. In the beginning, your portfolio grows slowly because you have little money invested. Returns are based on a small amount, so the growth feels flat. Early on, you might also have a lower income and can only save a small amount. Plus, Market ups and downs may make you cautious at first, but don't let this discourage you or make you delay investing. Thinking you can start later when you earn more is not a good idea. Even small amounts matter in the beginning. They help your investments grow over time. More importantly, starting early teaches you how the market works and builds the habit of saving and investing. This mindset is key to making your money grow in the long run. But you need to build a habit, and we all know that building good habits is very hard. When you move to Germany, building financial habits can feel overwhelming. For example, setting aside money for retirement through private or occupational pension schemes, budgeting after taxes, social contributions, and high living costs, understanding Germany's mandatory health insurance system and how it affects your take-home pay. You might also feel the pressure to spend more to fit in socially, like dining out or traveling often. These habits take time to unlearn. This is why I have made a complete course for beginners in Germany. In that, I share the step-by-step process of how to invest in the stock market as a beginner. I share how to prepare before your first investment, analyze your investment time horizon, and assess your risk tolerance. You will learn about taxes, get to know real-world examples, and much more in a very structured manner. If you are interested, you can use the first link in the description to get amazing discounts. Now, savings alone won't get you to the first 100,000 euros quickly. You'll need to increase your income. But as an expat, this isn't always straightforward. Many foreign workers in Germany find themselves in positions where career advancement is limited. Language barriers, smaller professional networks, and unfamiliarity with the local job market can make finding opportunities very challenging. One of the fastest ways to boost your income is by changing jobs. Switching employers can often lead to a salary increase of 10 to 20%, and in some cases even more. This is because moving to a new company lets you negotiate your pay based on the current market value, not your previous salary. It's a chance to set a new baseline that reflects your skills and experience. However, as an expat, changing jobs comes with extra consideration. For example, if your visa is tied to your current job, switching jobs may require a visa update or reapplication, adding time and complexity to the process. Many high-paying roles in Germany still require fluency in German. Even if your industry uses English as the primary language, most employers still expect working knowledge of German for internal communication or regulatory compliance. Understanding workplace norms and expectations in Germany can play a significant role in your ability to negotiate effectively and succeed in a new position. If changing jobs isn't feasible immediately, focus on building skills that increase your value in the job market. Enroll in relevant courses or certificates, particularly in areas like tech, finance, or project management, which are still in high demand. Consider learning German to improve your opportunities and make a strong case during negotiations. Additionally, don't underestimate the power of networking. Attend industry events, join professional groups, and connect with others in your field to learn about opportunities and gain referrals. Networking is especially important in Germany, where personal connections often play a significant role in hiring decisions, making your path to the first 100,000 euros even faster. You may even try to negotiate and increase your salary at your current job, especially during performance reviews. That said, salary negotiations are not that common in Germany. Now, an important thing to consider is that the examples in these videos are generalized, and there are cases where the second 100,000 euros may be harder to achieve than the first one. This could happen when the first 100,000 euros was accumulated during a strong market phase and the market experiences a downturn. That is why the first 100,000 euros is difficult, especially as an expat in Germany. You're juggling high taxes, learning a complex system, and adjusting to a new culture. But once you hit this milestone, it does get easier. Compounding works in your favor, and you'll have the financial knowledge to make smarter decisions. If you're struggling to focus on the basics, build good habits, grow your income, and take the time to understand Germany's financial system, 100,000 euros might feel far off now, but it's achievable with persistence and patience. My course can help you step in the right direction, so make sure to check it out and get a special discount using the first link in the description. But if you're looking for a free way to get started, in this video I share how to invest your first 100 euros in Germany. And in this video I share how to look for a job in Germany. So thanks for watching, bleib gesund, and I'll see you in one of these videos.